The first sight of the Colosseum is unforgettable. You round a corner in Rome and suddenly, it towers before you, massive, ancient, and alive with history. Its golden stones glow in the sun, radiating the weight of centuries. The air buzzes with energy, a mix of modern chatter and the imagined echoes of ancient crowds. Standing before its arches, you feel small, humbled by its scale and endurance. Each crack in the stone tells a story of survival through earthquakes, fires, and time. The Colosseum is more than a ruin. It's a living symbol of Rome's legacy. As you approach, details emerge. The layered columns, the fortress-like walls, the artistry of Roman engineering. You almost hear the roar of the crowd. Sense the pulse of history beneath your feet. Entering through the gates, the city's noise fades, replaced by your footsteps on worn stone. The cool corridors transport you back in time. You breathe in the history, feeling the presence of emperors, gladiators, and citizens who once filled these halls. This is not just a monument, it's a portal to the past. The Colosseum invites you to pause, reflect, and connect with something far greater than yourself. Here, the present and the past meet, and you become part of the story. The Colosseum story begins with Emperor Vespasian, who rose to power after Rome's civil war. Nero, his predecessor, had built a lavish palace on public land, complete with an artificial lake. Vespasian wanted to erase Nero's legacy and win the people's favor. He drained the lake and began building a grand amphitheater for public entertainment, a gift to Rome. Funded by treasures from Jerusalem, construction began in 72 AD, employing thousands of workers and prisoners of war. The design was revolutionary: 80 entrances, seating for 50,000 and rapid crowd movement, an engineering marvel. Vespasian died before its completion. His son Titus finished the Colosseum and opened it in 80 AD with 100 days of games. These games featured gladiator battles, wild animal hunts, and even mock naval battles. The Colosseum was more than a stadium. It was a symbol of imperial generosity and power. It replaced tyranny with spectacle, uniting the city under a new dynasty. The arena became the heart of Roman public life, a stage for both entertainment and political messaging. Its construction marked a turning point, transforming Rome's landscape and its people's relationship with their rulers. The Colosseum was a gift, but also a reminder of the emperor's supreme authority. The Colosseum's games were Rome's ultimate spectacle, violent, elaborate, and deeply political. Mornings began with animal shows. Lions, tigers, elephants, and more, brought from across the empire for dramatic hunts. Midday brought public executions, grim reminders of Roman justice and power. The main event, gladiator contests. Fighters, often slaves or prisoners, became celebrities, risking everything for glory. Gladiators specialized in unique fighting styles, turning combat into a deadly art. The crowd's cheers could decide a fighter's fate. The arena floor transformed for each event, forests for hunts, water for naval battles. These spectacles distracted and united the masses, reinforcing the emperor's image as both provider and ruler. The games were more than entertainment. They were a tool of control, a display of Rome's might. Bread and circuses kept the city's vast population content and loyal. The Colosseum's shows defined Roman public life and left a legacy of spectacle that echoes through history. Beneath the arena lay the Hypogeum, a labyrinth of tunnels, cages, and chambers. Added by Emperor Domitian, this underground world was the engine of the games. Gladiators and wild animals waited in the shadows, while stagehands prepared for dramatic reveals. Ingenious elevators and trapdoors allowed for sudden appearances. Lions springing from below, gladiators rising into battle. The Hypogeum's machinery created unforgettable surprises, thrilling the crowds above. Today, its exposed ruins reveal the complexity of Roman engineering. The Hypogeum remains a mysterious testament to the spectacle and innovation of ancient Rome. Gladiators were the celebrities of ancient Rome, admired, feared, and idolized. Most were slaves or prisoners, but some free men volunteered, drawn by the promise of fame and fortune. Life was harsh. They trained in special schools, endured strict discipline, and followed a diet designed for survival in the arena. Gladiators mastered specific weapons and fighting styles, becoming skilled athletes. Children played with gladiator figurines. Crowds bet on their favorites. A victorious gladiator could win wealth, adoration, and even freedom. A wooden sword, the symbolized release. The Colosseum seating reflected Rome's rigid social order: senators and nobles close to the action, commoners and women high above. The arena was a microcosm of Roman society, with every class on display. For the fighters, each battle was a chance at glory or death. Their courage and skill made them legends, but their lives were always at risk. The allure of the arena was powerful enough to draw even free men into its deadly embrace. Gladiators embodied Rome's values of strength, discipline, and spectacle. Their stories still captivate us today. After Rome's fall, the Colosseum's purpose changed dramatically. Gladiator games ended, and the arena fell into ruin, damaged by earthquakes, stripped for building materials. In the Middle Ages, it became a fortress, a quarry, even a neighborhood with homes and workshops inside its arches. The Colosseum inspired artists and botanists, its ruins overgrown and romanticized. In the 18th and 19th centuries, preservation efforts began, led by the Catholic Church, which saw it as a site of Christian martyrdom. Restoration projects saved the remaining structure, turning it into a symbol of endurance. Despite centuries of change, the Colosseum's mysteries endure. Its machinery, its stories, its secrets. Archaeologists still puzzle over its hidden workings and lost artifacts. The Colosseum is a monument that refuses to give up all its secrets. Each discovery adds to its legend, but the full story may never be known. Its transformation reflects the changing face of Rome itself. Today, the Colosseum stands as Rome's most iconic landmark, drawing millions of visitors each year. It's a bridge between ancient and modern, a monument surrounded by the energy of a living city. Now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it's also a symbol against capital punishment. When a country abolishes the death penalty, the Colosseum glows gold at night. Visiting is immersive. You can walk the tiers, stand on the arena floor, and descend into the Hypogeum. Special tours bring its history to life, letting you experience the Colosseum as ancient Romans did. The monument remains central to Rome's identity, hosting concerts and cultural events. The area buzzes with activity, artists, performers, and tourists mingling in its shadow. The Colosseum is not just a relic, it's a vital part of the city's spirit. It shapes Rome's skyline and its sense of self. Here, history and daily life are inseparable. The Colosseum is a must-see. No photo can match the awe of standing in its shadow. Visiting connects you directly to 2,000 years of history. Book tickets in advance and consider a guided tour to unlock its hidden stories. Take your time, sit on the upper tiers, imagine the roar of the crowd, and let the past come alive. Reflect on the engineering, the drama, and the lives lived and lost here. Your ticket often includes entry to the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill, essential sites for understanding ancient Rome. Walking these ruins deepens your appreciation for the world that built the Colosseum. Together, these sites offer a complete immersion into the heart of the Roman Empire. The experience is unforgettable, inspiring curiosity and wonder. The Colosseum is not just a destination, it's the beginning of your journey into history. The Colosseum is more than stone. It's a testament to human ambition, genius, and contradiction. It has survived disaster, transformation, and the fall of empires. To visit is to walk in the footsteps of millions, to touch the past and feel your place in history. The experience is emotional, reminding us that civilizations rise and fall, but their monuments endure. The Colosseum challenges us to reflect on our own legacy. What will we leave behind for future generations? This monument is a conversation with history, an invitation to learn and be inspired. Go to Rome, stand before the Colosseum, and let its stories move you. Listen to the echoes, let curiosity guide you, and become part of its ongoing story. The Colosseum is not just to be seen, it's to be felt, a journey into the heart of what it means to be human.